Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215. Right now we're in the state of Louisiana. We're in the city of Shreveport. We're going to be doing a driving tour of the Springlake-University Terrace neighborhood. We're about 2 minutes away from our desired destination. We're coming off of Line Ave. We're going to make this right-hand turn on Millicent Way, the 600 block of Millicent Way. We have a sign on my left-hand side. As you can see, it's surrounded in bricks, and there's a flower pot in front of it. The sign says Springlake. That's because we're in the Springlake-University Terrace neighborhood. Now, this is supposed to be one of Shreveport's best neighborhoods. So let's explore it and see what it looks like. We're at West Wilderness Way and Millicent. I can make a right, I can go left. Both ways are gonna take me to someplace completely different. So I'll choose to go left. We're turning left on West Wilderness Way. This is the 8400 block of West Wilderness Way. And there's a home for sale on my right-hand side, this white one. And there's a home for sale on my left-hand side. On my right, 8429 West Wilderness Way. Then on the left, 8430 West Wilderness Way. Both houses across the street from each other are moving and or selling their property. I don't know if it's the homeowner selling it or if it's a realty company, like a private home that was bought as an investment. We're at Cumberland Drive. If I go down Cumberland Drive, it's gonna take us back to the main road, Millicent Way. So let's keep on going forward. We got residential homes, 2 stories on my right, 1 story on my left. I'll make sure there's some 2 stories on my left. Large front lawns. I estimate about a good 15 to 20 feet long. Sidewalks, street side mailboxes, private yard space. The homes appear to be separated anywhere from like 15 to 30 feet. Some of these homes are separated by a lot. We're at the intersection of West Wilderness Way and Albemarle. Is it Albemarle or Albemarle? I'm about to find out right now. Albemarle, I'm sorry. We're at the intersection of West Wilderness Way and Albemarle. We're gonna make this right-hand turn. The house in front of us brandishes an LSU sports logo on their doorway. Let's make this left on Ashborn Drive. Albemarle and Ashborn Drive. On my left-hand side, we have several homes lined in bricks. On the first floor, second floor has vinyl siding. Roofs have shingles, traditional black, gray shingles. They have shutters. The shutters are bolted onto the building. Plenty of trees, plenty of plants, plenty of flowers. The house on my left had the bricks painted. Most of the bricks are not painted. This house on my right has a beautiful wood accent. On my right hand side, if you take a look at that property, you'll see the details in the wood on the shutters. You'll see the details on their doorway. Their doorway has a lot of woodwork. That's gorgeous. Even though they painted over the white. But even though they painted over the bricks white, but what I think happens there is, since they painted the bricks white, the wood shows more. It pops more. If they would have left it brick, then let me allow this vehicle behind me to pass. If they would have left it brick, then the wood panels would have probably blended in with the brick color. They have long driveways that go all the way to the side of the yard to a private entrance to the backyard. So a lot of these people's cars are parked in their backyard because you can drive and oh, I see a garage in the back of somebody's yard. Yeah, so that's cool. We're passing Tennis Court Lane and Springlake Way. Springlake was on our left and now it continues on our right to Springlake Drive. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Springlake Drive. Check out the house on my right hand side. See how it has those tall posts? Those posts go about 2 stories high. It almost looks like a presidential type of house. The trees in this neighborhood are huge. Somebody has a gigantic antenna in the back of their property. See up there in the trees, you see those silver pieces of metal wires or bars? What's that called? A CV radio? I think whoever that person is, they're either talking on a CV radio or they're talking to people from outer space. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Balmoral Drive. We just came off of Springlake. Yeah, because that was like the tallest private antenna I've seen in a household in a long time. It reminds me of like the CV radio setups. Those people who like to talk to people from all over the world on the CV. There's people who enjoy doing that. They like talking on CV radios. Friends from Hawaii, friends from Puerto Rico, friends from all over. Look at, they're making this house right here, or they're doing some finishing work to it. You see all the bricks that's on the lawn? See? It's a nice house. Got that dually pickup truck on my right. Looks nice. Dodge pickup. Got a dog on my right hand side. 2 dogs. 2 gorgeous dogs. A little dog and a big dog. I'm gonna make this left hand turn on Albemarle. Now, the street is made out of the same material that a sidewalk would have been made in. It's like that gravel with the cement. I wonder why they do that in some neighborhoods. Like they mark out like tiles, large tiles, I would say maybe 5 feet, 4 feet tiles by like 8, 9 feet tiles. I don't have a ruler or tape measure out to actually measure. There was a chandelier out there. There was a fan, there was several other things, a vacuum cleaner. Somebody probably cleaning out their garage. We're at Springlake Drive. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. Turning right on Springlake Drive, the 8300 block. There's a house for sale, or was sold, on my right-hand side by Pinnacle Realty Advisors. Sold. There's a car behind me, so I sped it up some. We got a Kia right behind me. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Millicent Way. That's where we started off at, Millicent Way. Springlake and Millicent Way. Car's still behind us. I'm gonna make a left-hand turn here, and then we're gonna go to this little small community over here that we missed. I'm gonna make this left. Right now we're on Ashborn Drive, the 8300 block of Ashborn. They just seem to keep following us and following us and following us. We just turned two lefts and they turned with us, so I'm just gonna let them pass. That's that white car right there in front of us. I was trying to get out of their way, you know what I mean? There's a house for sale on my left-hand side, this burgundy brick house. See if I can get you an address. 8318 Ashborn Drive, Shreveport, Louisiana. You can Google that property to check out how much they want for it, but it's for sale. In case anybody's watching and wants to move to the area. There's another one for sale here. 8314 Ashborn Drive. So now you can compare and contrast the price on both of them. 2 houses on the same block for sale. What's the difference in pricing? Not to mention, since we've been in this neighborhood, we already saw 4, 5, 6 houses for sale and or sold. So I wonder, look on my right, there's another one for sale, but it's a piece of land. I guess so you could build a house. But that goes to show you, a nice neighborhood, but people are moving out. I wonder why. They're probably tired of the area. Maybe retiring and traveling the world in an RV. We're at Springlake and Ashborn. So we already went through this little half block here, but we missed this little community over here. It's literally like a little community, its own little area. You got Springlake Way, Tennis Court Lane. I'm gonna make this right on Tennis Court Lane. Oh, this has a buzzer, like a keypad entry, and it's open. Look at right here on my left. There's a keypad. Oh, we're in here. Score, goal! And then the gates just slammed shut on us. Ha! That would have been messed up. Look at this, a little private community, y'all. Private subdivision. Speed limit 15 miles an hour. Please observe. Springlake Way homeowners. Oh, it's probably a homeowners association. We got a Mercedes right here on our left. Speed limit, one way. Oh, so you can't go left. You got to go out this way and come out the other way. All right. But look, there's some nice homes here. This house right here is for sale. This house right here, 41. This one right here on the left. You see that one? That's for sale. What's this address? 41 Springlake Way, Shreveport, Louisiana. That's a nice house. Oh, the chick with the key is behind us again, guys. This is not a bad little community here. I'm hoping it's not a homeowners association, because if it's not a homeowners association, then this is not a bad little private, piece of haven. The reason why I like it is because it's away from the main public roads. You don't have everyday drivers like myself coming through here. That's a beautiful house on my right. Got like a retro modern look to it. Yeah, she's behind us. Like, I don't know how she managed to get behind us once again. How she passed the entrance to this place and missed it. You know what I mean? Wait, you want to go around me? I'm about to let you go around me. If you want to go around me, because you appear to be following us. She just turned off on that side exit. Yeah, this isn't bad right here. This is kind of dope. One way in, one way out. But I think the passcode means homeowner association, because everybody here got the passcode the same, or they probably got their own passcode. So you know who enters and who leaves. This is not a bad little subdivision. It looks cool. We got a gazebo over here. We passed a gazebo. There's bikes outside. They got their own little lawn ornaments and stuff. So maybe it might not be a homeowners association. Because homeowners association, a lot of times they want you to stay uniform. I see a little sign over here, home of the yellow jacket and so on. So it might not be. They got big plants, nice yard space. This is dope. This is nice. How many of you guys would live in something like this? Back here. I say back here because it's off Ashborn Drive. And as y'all saw, you had to come in with a passcode. This is that house that was for sale on our left. The one that we saw at the very beginning. Swimming pool. It boasts a swimming pool. So they got a pool. Mercedes on our right. Address 22 on our right looks cool. Address 21. Look at 21 on our right with the stones, the cobblestones on the front of their house. And their shutters are functional. On the front, at least, I saw them on hooks. The ones on the side look like they might be bolted. This was Springlake Way Community, and you see the little keypad right here? You have to enter a keypad. Thankfully, it wasn't locked today, so we got a chance to see that. All right, we're at Ashborn. Once again, Ashborn Drive. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. I'm gonna allow this set of trucks to pass. I always do my best to just let the cars pass, because I know when they get behind me, I'm gonna be driving slow and I don't want them to get mad. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Springlake Drive. Earlier we made a right. So right now I'm making a left. Ooh, classic car over here with the drop top. Ooh, this thing is spicy. This thing is spicy. We're passing East Wilderness Way. Wow. Look at this thing right here. What a gorgeous vehicle. Somebody playing tennis, because there's a tennis court here. Wow. That is a gorgeous car. Wow. Gorgeous. I'm gonna try to take another picture of it, y'all. That was beautiful. That was an awesome convertible. Y'all saw that? I just took a picture for the Instagram. I created a new Instagram account not too long ago. So I post the behind the scenes pictures of like pictures y'all don't get to see on YouTube. You know, we got a file of pictures, so I figure I'll start dispersing some of the pictures on Instagram. House for sale on my right hand side. Yeah, that was nice. Got a cool picture. I got two pictures. All right, so let's make this left at Janie Court. Yeah, so the Instagram is ToonBeChillin. ToonBeChillin. If you're on Instagram and you're on YouTube and you subscribe to my YouTube, you can follow that Instagram page and just let me know you're tuned. I'm a supporter on YouTube and I'll follow you back. I created that account to show support to the people who show me support. Look at these trees. They look like Halloween trees almost. Like diabolical trees, evil genius trees that are about to take over the world. We're at Janie Court and Janie Lane. Every time I hear the name Janie, I think of that scene from the movie where they be like, Janie's got a gun. I forgot what it was. I don't know if it's, I think it's another teen movie or something, when the football player, I don't know, I think it's called Another Teen Movie. It's like a comedy spoof, but he's talking to this girl, and I don't know, long story short, he sings, Janie's got a gun, and I think she's in the bleachers or she's on the field cheerleading. I don't remember too sharply, but then the police come and tackle her because he said Janie's got a gun and she's in a school and they think that she had a gun and they tackled her. That was funny. One of my favorite genres, aside from horror, comedy, suspense, like a hairline of action, is spoof. I love the subgenre. It comes off of comedy, but spoof. I like when they spoof movies. I think it's cool. Scary movies. Well, Don't Be a Menace was one of the popular ones back in the day to spoof movies, but I really like scary movies. Like the first one, I watched that. Like that came out, mind you, in 1999, like 2000, 2001. So I was only but 11, 12. So I watched that. I'm talking about probably 40, 50 times in my younger years. So much so that I remembered the lines. Then Scary Movies 2 was cool, and then I think after they got past 2, 3, 4, 5, it started getting too cliche. Look at the bikes and all that stuff outside, dude. They be leaving like the actual kids' toys outside on the lawn and the property. Yeah, but I like spoof. Spoofs are cool. There's a bunch of them. Superhero movie, Not Another Teen Movie, and several others. I can't think of them right now. Glen Erica. Let's make this right-hand turn on Glen Erica Street. Sounds like two first names. Glen Erica. Wow, check out this house on my right. There's a gardener right up there. You see him right up there? Look how it goes up. That was cool. And look at these little side bricks. You see these little bricks, these stones right here on the side, so you don't drive on their grass and park on their grass. A lot of trees, tons and tons of trees. Like this neighborhood was built in the middle of the forest. Reminds me of Atlanta. Some blocks in Atlanta was like this, full of trees. We're passing Janie Lane. Let's keep going forward. Glen Erica. We're on Glen Erica still. Nice houses, nice houses. A lot bigger. I think I want to try to snap a picture of one of these houses. I'm gonna try to snap a picture. I'm gonna snap a picture of this house that's on my right hand side. I'm gonna try to do a portrait. Can I do a portrait? Is it too wide to do a portrait? Yeah, it might be too wide to do a portrait. I'm gonna have to. I took a picture. Going on the Instagram, so. Ouch. Alright, we're coming off of Glen Erica, hitting Cresswell Road. Alright, so I think I'm gonna make a left. There's a whole nother little part of the community over here. I'm gonna have to cross over these little bumps. Alright, we're on Cresswell, the 7800 block of Cresswell. There's a house for sale on my left. It's pretty big. Can't see the address though. That's how big it is. The house is so far back. Alright, we're gonna make this right hand turn. This is Cresswell Ave. Turns to Cresswell Ave. Yeah, it looks like it. For sale by owner. 604. They had a sign. Dumbarton, I believe. I don't know. Oh, there's another little private community right here on my right. No soliciting. Should we go through this private community, guys? Well, there's no security here, so hey, let's give it a shot. We're going through another private community, y'all. You snooze, you lose. You leave your private community open, two might come and tour it. Let's make this right hand turn. We got people doing gardening on our left. We got a gentleman on my right that's walking his dog. His dog's taking a doo-doo. Nice little furry dog too. A little gray dog. The dog looks constipated, sir. Your dog looks highly constipated. Beautiful little dog. Fancy haircut. Yeah, some of these homes are cool. I would love to take a picture of this one, but it's hard to take a picture without looking like you casework in an area. Like if I'm casing a joint. So I gotta be strategic when I take a picture. For sale on our right hand side. We got a lady at the end of this road with a yellow shirt. So let's see if she flags us down and stops us and turns into the police. Like, hey you, what are you doing here? We got a car behind us that just made this turn with us. Now I wonder if they're gonna go to this property behind us. Yeah, they did. Hello, I think did a halfway wave. So I did a halfway wave back. Wow, this is cool. Take a picture of this house over here. We're currently exiting this little community right here. This is called the Lake Place community. It's at 7717 Crestwell Road. Check out that RV across the street, Class A RV. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. We can continue traveling. We're at Springlake Drive. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Springlake. We got the field operations vehicle on my right-hand side. I believe that might be for like the neighborhood. I don't know if it's a city department truck or what. Passing Springlake Circle. Speed limit is 25 miles an hour. I'm doing 13 miles an hour. And I think this could conclude this little short tour, guys. I didn't show you the whole entire Springlake-University Terrace neighborhood. It's actually considerably a big neighborhood, but I showed you a little bit of it. I just wanted to plant the seed so that you guys know that this area existed, you know, because there's a lot of areas like this in the country that people don't even know exist until you actually get there or see footage of it. So thank you for watching. I appreciate the support. If you have any knowledge, any history, any memories of the neighborhood, feel free to comment in the comment section, enlighten myself as well as the viewers of the World Wide Web. Please consider leaving a thumbs up and turning on that notification bell. I would greatly appreciate it. This is your homeboy, Tune, Mr. Tune Dollars. No, or I should say, this is your tour guide, Tune, aka Tune Dollars. This is your homeboy, Tune be chilling, and I'm tuning out, y'all. Have a good day.